All right, Shalom. It's your brother Kwashab coming at you with a quick hit. Prior to getting started, I have to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well, and peace, blessings, and salutations be to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. All right, and may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, now, I just want to get into a quick lesson. Hey man, at the end of the day, we just want to make it. All right, we just want to make it. All right, as a part of being the first fruits. All right, of the kingdom. All right, those that help bring back the kingdom. It don't matter what the order is, right? Who's over who, what rank this, man. We just want to make it, man. All right, none of those things really matter to the elect, man. All right, we don't care about who's over who, right? We just want to make it. All right, at the end of the day, we just want to be a part of that number, all right, that the Lord deems, that the Lord has already ordained, all right, to make it. All right, when I say make it, I'm talking about to be saved. All right, to be saved out of the trouble. We just want to make it, man. All right, so I don't intend on this to be long. Just one scripture, it's kind of meditating on that comes to mind right now. I was listening to Apostle Tahar earlier, going into one of his lessons, on how Jake is just, Jake is just obsessed with rank. Oh, this person overranked you. Well, in the kingdom, rank gonna be sorted out eventually. All right, but the biggest thing that we can try to do here, okay, is make it. All right, that's all we can try to do, man. There's nothing else. Just make it, right? But Psalms 84:10, it says, "For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000." So one single day, all right, in the court of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is better than 1,000. Is better than 1,000 years, man. All right, to see one single day, all right, in the kingdom of the Most High, all right, to actually see the beauty, okay, of his people, man. And our brothers went into a beautiful lesson going into the kingdom to come, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Excuse me if you hear any background noise. It's got a little bumpy street, all right, but it's all good. Call to Wab, all right. So it says, "For a day in thy court is better than 1,000 years." Salaki, better than 1,000. "I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness." All right, so I believe this is a Psalm of David. All right. It says Psalm of descendants of Korah. But, it's in the book of Psalms, all right? It's not a Psalm of David, but it's still a Psalm. It said, I'd rather be a doorkeeper, right? And we know a porter, all right, or a doorkeeper is somebody, who's guarding the entrance, right? Watching who's going in, who's going out, all right? He's not in the house, all right? But it's better to even be a doorkeeper, man, all right? That's why I say, hey, man, we just want to make it, man. That's it. That's the goal of the ministry. Like the elders say all the time down here, we are here to make sure each and every brother make it to the chariots, man. That's it. It's not too hard. It's not complex, right? That's the end goal. That's the end goal. All right. Brothers always reference this song, "Oh, when the Saints go marching in," because down here in New Orleans, one of the football teams, is called the New Orleans Saints. All right. And, it's spiritual because that's really talking about the elect, man. All right. The elect are the saints. All right. When you speak about that new song that Moses spoke about, all right. Let me see. I think it's in Revelation 14. Like I said, I'm going down a bumpy street, so Salakia for the noise. Revelation 14, right? Revelation 14:1. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. All right, and we can visualize, this being a beautiful ceremony. All right, because this ties in with the crowning ceremony in 2 Esdras, the 2nd chapter. All right, it says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth, which were bought back, all right, through the blood, through the sacrifice of Yahushua, all right? And that song is speaking about these prophecies, man, all right? The true doctrine, okay? It's lucky. The true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right? The true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's the new song, all right? The correct prophecies, and even when you go, I believe it's Psalms 147, maybe 149, right? Because this is all we want to do, man. All right, we want to sing to the Lord. All right, we want to be beautified. All right, and we know what's at hand. That's why I say, you got to be out your mind and be concerned about rank and all of these different things. Hey, man, we're going to sort that out in the kingdom, all right? But this is Psalms 149:1. It says, praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints, right? The elect. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him, and let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people, man. You see, and when we be changed, all right, in the twinkling of an eye, in a moment, all right, saved out of the destruction, okay, the Lord is going to take a pleasure in his people, all right, especially when you see him, you see the kingdom built up, established, all right, and seeing all of the people of the Lord righteous, man. You see, it says, for Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people, and he will beautify the meek with salvation. You see, so I say we just want to make it, man. All right, we just want to be beautified with the salvation of the Lord. All right, we want to be taken by his holy arm, man. You see, it says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds, right? And when you're singing aloud upon your beds, man, all right, you're jumping for joy. All right, you're eternally happy. All right, and you're truly at peace. You see, you have to worry about somebody that's over you coming and tell you, hey, keep it down. No, man, the Lord said he's going to take a pleasure in his people, man. You see, it says, verse 6, it says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye Yahweh. All right, and this is the song of Moses, man. All right, executing vengeance upon the heathen. All right, having that two-edged sword in our hand. All right, that rod of iron. All right, the rod of correction for these other nations, man. All right, having slaves. You see, this is what comes with being a part of the first fruits of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You see, that's why I say we just want to make it, right? We want to be a part of that 144,000, all right, that stood upon the mountain with the Lamb, all right, those that stood stiffly for the name, all right, and then received the crown. Hey, man, we just want to make it, man. That's it. We just want to make it. We're not concerned about other things, all right? And we are putting our best foot forward, all right? Being diligent, making our calling and election sure, because as the scripture said, if we do these things, we shall never fall, you know? And that's it. That's all we want to do, all right? To serve the Lord with fear and trembling, all right? And Lord willing, the Lord gives us the Ruach HaKodesh, all right? The spirit to make it, all right? To endure to the end, right? Because you can't do it on your own, right? You can't endure to the end on your own, right? You're gonna need divine intervention, man, you know? But and that was pretty